and success.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. And for the Rockets, Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. E.J. Tucker is out there with Wood. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. Wall against Murray. And the layup falls.
Well, you look at Murray's development of his inside game. Boy, a nice finish that time. The better he is there, I think the better he'll be overall.
Now here's Wall. Outside Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here is Forbes. Pass to DeRozan. Over Gordon. Connects on the 9-footer.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes. Spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
And stolen by Aldridge. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Murray. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Achieving their goals for this year. And you love the build-up to a new season. Lots of anticipation. Shaq, what are you looking for?
There were some VIMs this offseason.
Very interesting moves.
Oh, you like that? Okay,
Yeah.
I understand. And you got to understand, that kind of shift, that right there can shift the balance of power.
Wow. And last year, the Eastern and Western Conference was balanced out. Well, we'll see if they'll...
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Nba, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been... DA, it's all...
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan is a prolific scorer, but he's also a dangerous drive and kick weapon. He said, "I never pay attention to the defender guarding me. I look at the four guys behind him and how they react. A lot of times I don't even look to score. I draw 3 or 4 guys and get my teammates open shots." Kevin?
Great vision, David. Thank you. The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the team that you don't have a chance to win the championship.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. And for the Rockets, Wood out there with Gordon. Then there's Oladipo.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Oladipo against Lyles. Oladipo misses. Here's San Antonio now. Here's DeRozan. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down. It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Pass to Aldridge. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Wall looking it over. Oladipo outside. And it's Oladipo again missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Passes to Forbes. Here's Lyles. Last game out, he had 14. Back to Forbes. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Murray. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And that's going to be a travel.
And checking out the stats for Aldridge, he's coming off an excellent season. He was around 21 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
Here's Gordon. From deep, Wall. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Murray outside. Pass to Wiles. Right side Aldridge. The Rockets pull it in. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
DeRozan against Gordon. That's tipped. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
That's just too easy. DeMar getting the shot he wants and where he wants.
It's Wall with the drive. Murray with the defensive effort.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Good work there as it goes. DeRozan's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Lyons. Passes it to Forbes. Over Gordon. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 8 points for him. Rockets trail by 3.
Well, the first 9 seasons of DeMar DeRozan's career in Toronto, it had become home for him. Last season, the adversity of a trade that sent him to San Antonio.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Spurs passing it around. And here is Murray. Sweet little floater. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go. And Smitty, a real adjustment for DeRozan, leaving behind the only NBA team he had ever known after so long.
Yeah, he's been instrumental in taking the Raptors franchise to new heights. A lot of emotions. I think he understands he's going to grow from that experience.
Oladipo trying to get open. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Here's Murray. Lays it up off the glass.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
Ball against Murray. Lets a floater go. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Forbes sinks the three-pointer.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Ball against Murray. And Wall kicks to Oladipo. Back to Wall. Wall draws the double. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now the pass to Lyles. Aldridge inside, guarded by Tucker. The shot, and it's San Antonio with another.
LaMarcus Aldridge putting pressure on this defense, getting into the seams and making plays.
Here's Wall. No good that time, and the Spurs going the other way now. Here's DeRozan. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now Wall. He's got 9. That one wide left.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Pass to Murray. Over Wall. They get it back. Count that bucket. And that's 12 points for DeMar DeRozan.
When you talk about DeMar DeRozan, how he's increased the number of ways he can score, this time off the offensive rebound.
Wiles against Oladipo. Another miss by Houston.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Outside, Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk the basketball. Wall has great initiative when it comes to rising up and throwing it down.
Pass to Aldridge. Murray surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Wood. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Trailing here by 8. No good. Aldridge with some nice D. Murray with it. He's picked up by Wall. Murray outside. Here's Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 6 points for Aldridge.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Ball passes to Oladipo. And another 3 for Houston.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Murray dishes to DeRozan. Right through the D for the layup. DeRozan's got 14 points for the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Oladipo kicks to Wall. Looking for Oladipo. He gets it there, and it's good for 2.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And you hear it all the time about how they say reaching the top can be the easy part. It's the staying there that's the true challenge. And Victor Oladipo achieved stardom, but has to make his way back after his knee injury in early 2019.
The free throw drops for Oladipo. And Oladipo had already dealt with soreness in that right knee, and you talked about that, missing about a month earlier in the season.
And some suggested he came back too soon. Hindsight always 20/20, and players want to be out there to help win games. Sometimes teams have to protect them from themselves.
Wall draws the double. Kicks to Oladipo. They shoot again, and the layup is up and in.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Outside DeRozan. It's rebounded by Houston.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Oladipo, the pass to House. There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
I mean, showing great anticipation. Aldridge was all over that shot.
Here's DeRozan. No good on that one. And it's Houston the other way. Oladipo for 3. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. San Antonio leading by 6. To the middle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Aldridge has got 10 points.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Wall, no luck.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He kicks to Oladipo. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. Rockets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
One shot.
That's good from Oladipo. Spurs leading by 7. Murray outside. Knocks it loose. Pass to DeRozan. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. And so it's San Antonio bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. Now a chance to hear shooting guard Eric Gordon talk about their key to winning.
It's all about not making mistakes, getting rebounds, and getting good stuff to really push the pace up. And I think when we do that, we always are at our best.
And right nowadays, it's all about pushing the pace.
And it's an offensive-oriented league now. When you execute and really look to attack, it puts the opposition on their heels.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. Taking a look at the Rockets. They've got Ben McLemore, Trevor Ariza out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Rivers, and it's House in at the 3. McLemore, no good.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Injuries pressing Derek White into a much bigger role in year 2. But you know what, Smitty? He rose to the occasion.
You know, I love him. He has great size at 6'4" for a point guard. Good instincts. He can shoot. He can create. I love his versatility.
Every team has its leaders, either official or unofficial. What's expected, in your opinion, out of a team captain?
Well, I think leadership. I mean, also have the same, I guess, voice of the coaching staff and organization, and also the voice of winning. I think if you have a leader that can do that, sometimes that leader's vocal, sometimes that leader leads by example, but you usually know who that is.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Walker's shot is off. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And there's the pass to House. Now here's Tucker. Aldridge is covering. A nice shot by Rivers.
Not a pure shooter in the classic sense, but Rivers is a threat out there if you give him any room.
Pass to DeRozan. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to House. Rivers against White. Now here's Rivers. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Ariza. And he overshot that one, missing. Spurs leading by 14. Feeds to DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DeRozan's got 6 here in this quarter.
And not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Rivers. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I mean, he's extremely confident and aggressive. Rivers loves to take it up inside.
Right the pass to Walker. Spurs passing it around. Aldridge can't get it to go.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
McLemore, no good. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Spurs. And the layup's good off the glass. Walker's got 5 now. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's McLemore. He's tightly guarded. He doesn't hit that one. Walker with some nice D.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's White, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Ben McLemore. The Spurs shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White.
And you look at all the under-the-radar prospects that have found success with the Spurs. How do they keep hitting on all these players other teams have missed?
They do a great job with their player development. They also do a great job identifying players with great character. They have guys who work extremely hard. They have great coaching, and they teach. But more importantly, what they do, GA, they give you confidence. And that's where I think the Spurs separate from other organizations.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Medu, he's checked in for San Antonio. And McLemore drops them both. Steve, Kobe Bryant said that growing up in Italy gave him a huge advantage learning the fundamentals and the tactics of the game. Do you think Europe's better at developing players than the United States?
You know, I don't think they're better. I do think their system at times for certain players, they get into a system of working on their game. And I wouldn't just say fundamentals from an early age. And a lot of those guys are being able to practice with pros at an early age. I think it comes down to individuals, and also I think a lot of these parents and kids, you have to understand it starts off with making a layup versus making a 3. So I don't think that Europe is doing it better. I just think a lot of times right now we're looking at some of those European players, and they're coming over ready to play from day one versus some other players.
Gay kicks to Walker. Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by Tucker. Rockets trail by 15. Ariza has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Trevor Ariza. How he did last season. He averaged about 12 points per game last year, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
And that one falls for White.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And both free throws good for White. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Mavericks. It's Rivers on the wing. White covering, passes it to House. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. Offensive rebound, Tucker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Gay. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. 15-point game. There's the pass to House. It's stolen by DeRozan. Gay with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Keeps it alive. Rebounded by Tucker. Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Rivers passes to Tucker. Shoots over White. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time finds the open man.
Here's Gay. Good D by Ariza.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
McLemore dishes to Rivers. 6 to shoot. To the right side. Pass to McLemore. Off target from three-point range.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Walker finds White. Inside, here's DeRozan. Plays it up and banks it in. DeRozan's got 24.
Watching DeRozan tonight, you're reminded of how good, how resourceful a scorer he can be.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. White with it. He's picked up by Ariza. White, good. White's got 9.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Rivers passes to House. Kicks it to McLemore. From outside, off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's DeRozan missing. Rockets trail by 17. Pass to Tucker. Leaves it dishes to McLemore. Here's Tucker. The Rockets with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
White, good. The Rockets shooting under 40% all in all for the game. From deep, McLemore. Rebounded by the Spurs. DeRozan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Walker the pass to White. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Tucker's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. White against Rivers. Over White. Rivers can't get it to go.
And guys, not sure he's going to find a lot of success trying to pull off fancy spin moves like that.
Walker looking for an opening. From deep. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here is House. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ariza trying to break loose. Tucker can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 19 points. Here's Walker. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Passes it to Gay. 1:41 left in the first half. And Walker kicks to Gay. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Gay's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. McLemore with the ball. He's got 5. The pass to House. Houston moving it around. Now here's McLemore, guarded by Walker. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Gay. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Derek White. Here's Oladipo. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Carroll doesn't get to the line too often, but he did a good job to draw the foul on that play.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
DeMar Carroll doesn't get to the line a terrible amount of times for a wing player, but you know what you like about him? When he gets there, he can convert them.
The Spurs making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Carroll hits them both. 1:05 left to play in the first half. And here is Murray. He has 6. Now Bellinelli. Back to Murray. 5 on the clock. And Aldridge slams it in.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Wall against Murray. Gordon and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Aldridge, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
LaMarcus pushing the action inside. Now goes to the line where he can be phenomenal.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.
He's a big man you do not want to send to the line. LaMarcus is over 80% for his career.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Spurs as they end the second quarter with a 13-4 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Rudy, it looked like you guys found your old identity in the first half tonight.
Yeah, that's the way we played last season. Our defense was our staple, and that's all we have to do. We have to go out here and play defense every night, and this is a good start for us.
Let's see if you can stay true to yourself in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He ended up with 24 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
When DeRozan gets it cranked up, this team flourishes. Strong off the dribble, really hard to check in ISOs, and when you do body up to him, he finds a way to draw fouls.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the floor for San Antonio, Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And it's Gordon missing.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Murray against Wall. Down low. Oladipo misses.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Wiry, strong. If you're going to get physical with Murray, you better go the rest of the way to prevent the and one.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young, he still has a very bright future.
One shot.
And Murray winning second team all defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
Wood with the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Forbes the pass to Lyles. Here's Aldridge. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oladipo for three, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 7th assist in the game. Murray against Wall. Pass to Forbes. Left side, DeRozan. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. DeRozan's got 26 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Wall draws the double. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo. Oladipo's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Wall against Murray. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
I like this about Murray. He wants to challenge inside, inviting the defense to collapse on him.
Now here's Wall. He's got 11. Wall draws the double. Wood. Wall against Lyles. It's blocked. Now here's Murray. Guarded closely. Now the dish to DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Eric Gordon.
This is no surprise. With his athleticism, DeRozan, one of the league's best at getting to the line.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. And Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
The 9th pick in 2009, DeRozan was part of a great draft class. Griffin, Harden, and Curry all included.
And here's Wall outside. A rebound by the Spurs. Aldridge has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Forbes dishes to Murray. Back to Forbes. Pass to Lyles. Inside. Here's Aldridge. They grab their own miss. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
LaMarcus does this well, getting into the mix and creating buckets off the offensive rebounds.
Wall attacking. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Passes it to DeRozan. Over Gordon. DeRozan's shot is off.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's Murray. He's got 11. On the wing, DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. And Aldridge slams it in.
Too much sauce tonight. LaMarcus has been unstoppable at the offensive end.
Outside Gordon. Three-pointer, and the three ball is good. Gordon's got 5 now.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Murray kicks to Lyles. And the pass to Forbes. DeRozan's shot is off. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the second overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
That free throw good from Oladipo. Smitty, you played with the U.S. national team. Would you say they allow more physicality in FIBA than they do in the NBA?
No, I think, Kevin, different parts of the game, there's more physicality. Like on the free throw line, boxing out. Like going up for rebounds, they let a lot more than we're used to go. But usually the NBA players adjust, and they find their way.
Ball against Murray. Pass to Lyles to the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And here are the numbers for Oladipo. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 18 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
There's the lob to Oladipo.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Spurs leading by 19 points. Here's Murray, 11 points in the game. Lyles passes to Aldridge. No good, unable to end this run.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Murray against Wall. Tipped away. Oladipo, left side. Again, the Rockets score.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Murray outside. Lyles with it. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Murray. Here's Aldridge. 5 to shoot. Spurs passing it around. Shoots off the step back. Murray, no good. Rockets trail by 15. Here's Oladipo. Good. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside DeRozan. Aldridge, no luck. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on DeRozan.
The love and passion. Wall is a game changer, a competitor through and through. And John Wall, of course, having to fight back from that torn Achilles, but also is now having to play up to that super max contract he signed.
And that one falls for John Wall. And with Wall, no doubt he's a star guard. But with that contract, Greg, comes heavy expectations.
No doubt. And I'd like to see Wall become more proactive, really as a playmaker on offense in the near future. Depending on how he feels after the injuries, He might need to change his style just a bit.
And so John Wall nails both of them. Well, it has been a long road back from injury for John Wall, Greg. The heel issue followed by the Achilles tear.
And you just hope that Wall can make a full recovery and get back to the player he once was. Provides so much with his speed and playmaking as well as scoring.
Here's Aldridge. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. An even 3-on-3 break. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Gordon.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Out to the right wing. Miles inside. Carroll covering. On deep. A shot by Bellinelli. No good. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Gordon with no one around. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
House is checked in for Houston. And the Spurs with possession. 6-point lead to the wing right side. Aldridge, the pass to Murray. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And the game of basketball is one of runs. And right now, this one's definitely not over.
Goes up on the high post. Carroll. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Here's Forbes. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 6. An even 3-on-3 break. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Back to Murray. 1:49 left to play in the third. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Houston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Oladipo, good.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
To the middle, here's Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
Wow, Aldridge attacking the rack. I love it.
Wall up top. He's covered by Murray. Wall draws the double, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Gay comes in for Brent Forbes, and it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mills with it, now defended by Oladipo. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. Spurs making a switch here. White's checked in. To the paint. Here's Lyles in the dunk by Lyles.
I like the extra pass. We know Rudy's a shooter first, but he also understands what this offense requires.
To the middle. San Antonio with the rebound. Lyles got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Mills. Nice move. And he sinks the layup.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wall draws the double. Here's Wood. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wood's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And here's Gay. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached the end of the third. Spurs lead by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All out there with Oladipo. Then it's Damari Carroll, and it's House in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Mills passes to Gay. Can't cash in from close range.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
San Antonio leading. Now Mills. He kicks it to Bellinelli. Pass to Lyles. Clock at 6. Now here's Mills. Guarded by Oladipo. Shot's good by Mills.
And you watch Patty. He has the ball on extreme as he works into position for the shot he wants.
Pass to Oladipo. The pass to Wood. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. Mills looking it over. Pass to Bellinelli. Now Lyles. Guarded by Oladipo. Shoots a fader. Lyles no good. And it's Wall with the ball for Houston. Hold on!
You gotta buckle up on that one.
A nice feed from Wall, paving the way for that bucket. That's always his first thought. Find the best shot possible on every trip, whether he has to take it himself or create for a teammate.
Here's Gay. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To take the lead, Oladipo trying to get open. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 4 assists now tonight. Now here's Mills, covered by Wall. White the pass to Gay. Lyles inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Rockets making a switch here. Tucker's checked in, and San Antonio also making a switch. Badu's checked in. The Rockets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And Wall kicks to House. From deep. But they recover it. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got the lead up to 4 now for Houston.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
Pass to Lyles. White with it. Passes to Gay. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Rudy Gay. So it's the Spurs now. 4-point game. Chalk up 2 there. 30 points for DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Danuel House. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Outside, Wall. Shoots over Lyles. Wall, good. Wall's got 6 points in the quarter.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
The pass to Lyles. Six on the shot clock. DeRozan passes to Lyles. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Gordon, the pass to Wood. Lyles against Gordon. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. And here comes one. Leading the fast break.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Wall, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against San Antonio. And the first one at the line is good. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Spurs. And so Wall nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And it's Murray penetrating. And that one drops. Murray's got 9 points now in just the second half.
finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Here's Lyles, and he gets the bucket. Lyles got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Wall draws the double.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Spurs. Bryn Forbes comes in for White. And they double up DeRozan, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Spurs with possession. Murray outside. Pass to Lyles. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Forbes. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Houston in the lead. Gordon dishes the Wall. Back to Gordon. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And that's 12 points for Eric Gordon.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Aldridge, good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And Wall kicks to Gordon. No good on the 3. And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. DeRozan gets the bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
All right, thank you, David. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Gordon against DeRozan. Ouch one up. San Antonio with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Forbes the pass to Lyles. Oladipo with the block. Murray against Wall. Back to Gordon from outside the arc. Forbes with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And finished off by DeRozan.
That's what I like to see from DeMar DeRozan. He isn't settling for a jumper. He is going to the rim today.
Ball against Murray. Gordon outside. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Ball against Murray. Here's Aldridge. Here's Forbes. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Rockets trail. Down low. Here's Tucker. Some solid defense from Aldridge. DeRozan scanning the floor. Kicks it to Murray. To the inside. Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And when you need a big score, go to someone with the firepower of LaMarcus.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Tucker can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 4. Outside Aldridge. Shoots from the line. Hangs. The shot's good from Forbes.
Right before our eyes, we're watching Forbes' game evolve, challenging there in the lane.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Oladipo against Lyles. Houston moving it around. Shot clock at 6. And Tucker kicks the wall. The Rockets again can't hit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Houston now, time running out. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. They need this. It's blocked. Now here's Murray. He dishes it to Aldridge. Whistle blows, but that's going to be a travel. The Rockets shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Here's Oladipo. And then jammed down as he goes right over Trey Lyles.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Aldridge from 16 feet away. He cans it. Aldridge has got 30.
Man, that jumper is lights out and very difficult to contest because of Aldridge's height and his release point.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Gordon. And that one is off. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Inside, here's DeRozan. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the left wing. Jacks up a three. Rebound San Antonio. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Mills in the corner. Pass to Pirtle. He kicks to Johnson. Pirtle dishes to Johnson. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable, making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we're just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
You